Watkins shoots.
Nice.
He scores! And that's a hat trick for Peyton Watkins. And he's still out there. Gets it on his forehand. And he gets a shot. He scores!
Yeah, that's a nice shot, Darian.
What a one-man record crew that young man was. Chances the Blues had at the netminder.
Close range there.
And there's their number 15. He's their stud. He shoots.
Nice save.
And Lipstick with a huge save. Shoots.
Nice.
And he scores.
He undressed him there, I think.
No, it hits for him. He shoots, and it goes in!
Yeah, wow, that was an awesome.
What a laser beam! Pat drops it off the sitter. Sitter's gonna get a shot, and it goes in! There's a shoot. Pat Watkins goes up top. He scores! So face-off win. Peyton Watkins with the puck. Throws it up over the netminder, and it is a 1-1 tie. That's a beautiful play, and your Quad City Blues are going to come away with an outstanding road win. Good morning, Quad Cities, or wherever you may be, and welcome to another game of Quad City Blues hockey on this chilly Sunday morning. Yesterday, good results on both the JV and the varsity squad. JV and both varsity, some nail biters again, Mark.
I think we kind of made it tough on ourselves there where made it tough on ourselves. We did make things easy, so got a win is a win is a win, so we'll take it, but it wasn't as designed. And speaking of points and wins, give you updated statistics there. Just give you the top three. Waterloo, again, very successful so far to start this season, 24 points. Sioux City, 17, and your Quad City Blues, 14 points with 10 games. So got a couple games in hand on Waterloo. Your points leaders for the Quad Cities. Little different order here. Peyton Watkins, he's got 12 points on the season. Andrew Kramer with 11 and Ryan Sitter with 9 points. And lastly, your starting lineups for today's Quad City Blues action. Keen Peters, Habercorn, and Sitter. You're going to get the start as your forwards, and Sturzer, Abbott, and Evan Lipstick will be in net today. So we'll be back. There's about 4 minutes left. The team's warming up. They're going to warm up and then just start play, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back for Quad City's Blue action in just a minute.
Okay, well, welcome back to Quad City Blues action. If you missed the pregame speech there, Peters, Hitchborn, Sitter to start at forwards. It's going to be Sturzer and Abbott on your blue line. We're going to probably get the national anthem here in a second, get the official starting announcements, and then we'll get underway. Mark, Quad City Blues key to the game. What do we do?
Well, like yesterday, we had a fast start, had lots of shots, but we kind of let our foot off the gas and kind of let them back in the game, and we can't do that again today, So keep the pedal to the metal.
So as soon as they get the old tunes fired up here, the national anthem, you'll be able to hear it live. And the starting lineup. So we'll step away for just a second. Well, there you have it, the playing of the national anthem. We are live from Mason City. The visiting fans, your Quad City Blue roadies over there, they're nice and warm. I heard it's like 65 over there in the bleachers with the heat lamps going on there.
Right. Well, you're nice and warm over here. You got your little heater there by your feet today, huh?
I did. Yesterday, stepped in a big old puddle of water, and my feet were soaking wet. I'm going to be honest with you, I was kind of miserable. Today, I got the old feet warmers on. I got the old heater down by my feet. If I get cold, there's something wrong with me.
No.
I think there is something wrong with me anyway. I don't even know why I said that. But we'll get underway, and Litstick down there making last-second preparations. As hopefully he's fired up.
Okay, so hopefully come out flying here like we did yesterday and get the shots on net and get a few in here to start. And just, like I said, keep the hammer down. Don't let them up.
A lot of the boys talking to them, got good night's sleep, had a nice dinner, ate some Chinese.
Yeah.
I heard that was pretty tasty.
Yeah.
So we'll get things started here. As Habercorn goes into the circle, tries to win the face-off forward. Your Blues, Ryan Sitter, who should be plenty rested, had to sit yesterday. We talked enough about that, so we'll get started here with the Blues. It's right on cue. Keaton Peters chips it up to Habercorn. Habercorn over the red line. Habercorn, Sitter, nice job of staying on side. Dropped off to Sitter. Sitter with a good shot. Good save by Mason City netminder as Habercorn goes over into the corner. He's going to pick that puck up. Loses it. Abbott tries to keep it in. He was just a little too far on the blue line. Goes to Sturzer, and Sturzer, he tried to wrap it around the Sitter, and Sturzer just fanned on it. Shot goes towards Litstick. Mason City the point. Good block by Ryan Sitter. So Sitter all over the ice right now. Abbott, the big cat. Nice big easy as he gets it out to Andrew Kramer fresh off the bench. Tries to get it to Sitter at the red line. Mason City throws it in. Tyler Oswald steps up. Puck gets thrown in. It's offside, so Mason City has to check up. Abbott, good ice vision, gets it off to Watkins. Watkins with the better pass to Kramer. Kramer, 2-on-1. He shoots. Good save by Mason City.
Yeah.
So good pressure as the puck's loose.
It bounced out front somehow.
Hitchborn, he tries to make a grab. He tries to keep it in. Just missed it.
Well, a couple of good shifts, good pressure so far. So get a couple more shots and more zone time. We'll see if we can set things up.
Little hip in the hop,
Yeah,
as
right.
I'd like to say, as the feet are moving. Face-off to the right of the netminder. Good win by Stone Patton. We did a really good job from the circle yesterday, I thought, on both teams.
Yeah, I didn't know what the numbers were, but yeah, it seemed we had a pretty good lead on a lot of the face-offs.
Kramer, good back check. Mason City, though, they come away with it. Just able to get it out of their zone. They try to regroup. It actually helped us out because they turned it over. Kramer, he chips it up to Patton. Patton with a nifty little move, but Mason City cuts him off, throws it back around, hits the corner, goes out to the point. Hitchborn waits, holds. Good decision by Noah. I know a lot of times, Mark, those defensemen, they get that puck at the point, they want to throw it in, but it is a dangerous play sometimes because you get directed or deflected. And
yeah, you get your shot blocked right in front of you, and they're going off the other way and one-on-none.
So Mason City, a little sloppiness there, but they're able to come away with it. They try to sauce it. Looked like a crossed ice. Schwally, he tried to hit Hitchborn. Hitchborn, it was at his feet. He missed it. Stevenson on the ice right now is Mahoney. He stepped over their boards with DeYoung. So Stevenson, Mahoney, and DeYoung getting their first ice time of this game as Schwally backhands it to himself. Throws another backhand to Stevenson. Stevenson, nice pass up to Mahoney. And Mahoney chips it up to DeYoung. DeYoung, he's going to get it deep. One of the things we saw a lot yesterday is there were times in the game when we just didn't get the puck deep. But, Mark, when we did, good things did happen.
Right, for sure. Yeah, you don't want to – we did do it a couple times where we'd just get inside the blue line and pull up there, and then, it's easy for them to stop that and go the other way. So
No Abbott. He went for a big hit, missed. Mason City throws it across the crease. They had a guy there, and he just missed it just off as Mason City's able to get a hold of it at the red line. Big hit by Stevenson as Carter got into the Mason City player. He jumps back onto the bench. Ryan Sitter, he's out there now. Sturzer tried to hit Habercorn. No icing as Habercorn in on the forecheck, harassing the big fella from Mason City. 280, I think, is what was said. Pass across the crease. Abbott with a nice shot.
Nice low hard shot.
Along the boards. Abbott's going to get it again. He's going to lose it, and it's going to gingerly work its way out of the zone. So good attempt by Abbott. Just kind of slid it off his stick there, and Sturzer brings it in. Slides itself around the Mason City netminder. Gets brought up ice. Hits the blue line. Over the red line. And gets dumped in. So no Abbott. He goes back to retrieve. Shot goes towards Litstick. Gets redirected. Somehow it doesn't go in.
That was right on the goal line.
That was close. It's good position.
Oh, my gosh.
Shot attempt by Mason City. And how that didn't go in.
That was right on the goal line.
Good positioning there as Ryan Sitter tries to hold up. Good play by Keaton Peters.
Yep.
He's able to regroup. Sitter's going to come off with Peters. Patton's still out there. And, boy, I tell you what, keep an eye on that play. Wow. You go back and make the call on that one because, wow, how close was that?
And the referee was right there with the call. He had his eyes right on it. So
Patton, he's going to be coming off. He actually gets to Kramer. So Kramer with the head full of steam. He gets it across to Watkins.
Nice try there. Nice.
Over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn throws it in, gets blocked down by Mason City. Mason City's going to bring it up. They got a 3-on-2 that develops, but Hitchborn with the long stick gets it back out to Peyton. And
2-on-1
Peyton,
to Perry.
or Peyton! Patton tries to shoot. I was thinking that maybe Peyton would come down the slot. He was going to get redirected.
He was, but they back checked hard and kind of made up for their odd man rush.
So good battle on the boards. Hitchborn, he's going to throw it back in.
Oh, had 2 guys in front there. Good traffic in front.
Watkins surrounded by 3 Mason City players as the puck's going to squirt out and get out of play, and we're going to have a puck drop in the neutral zone. Plenty of looks so far.
Right, yeah. Good zone time and had pretty good puck movement. A couple good plays, shots on net.
So neutral zone face-off. Habercorn out there.
Oh, shot that forward clean there.
It almost looked like he knocked it forward before it hit the ice.
Yeah, right out of the air.
So Mason City controls, keeps their eyes up ice, and when they did that, they lost the puck for a brief second. Abbott, he goes back to retrieve. He's going to regroup, spin, look. One of the things I've always liked with Noba is Big Easy is he does have good eyesight. He's able to get that outlet pass.
Yep, take a look before you go and make a pass, or,
And then just as I say that, he bobbles it. Mason City's going to throw it towards Litstick, and it's going to get caught up in the net.
And those saggy nets again.
The saggy nets.
Yeah. It's kind of hazardous back there. You get stuck up in the nets like that.
Well, we've seen a lot of players that will actually get their stick caught up, and it darn near will clothesline them. Schwally back to Abbott. Abbott tried to hit DeYoung.
Yeah, DeYoung was breaking out of the zone there. And
Finley had some sloppy play there.
Can't get it to his stick there. Stuck up at his feet.
Finley dumps it in. It's a good dump as DeYoung goes in on the forecheck. Finley to the puck in the corner. Mason City comes out with that scrum, but DeYoung, big hit, keeps it in. And it's kind of the story right now. We just can't hang on to the puck as it just hops over DeYoung's stick.
We could just miss it. We look like our sticks are a little short.
So Stevenson brings it up. I don't know who he's trying to pass it to. Finally got Hitchborn. It looked like
he wanted to make a pass, but them guys were trying to get off for a change.
I know. He didn't know. He was kind of, and Hitchborn with the big play going down to his stomach.
Still got a nice shot off.
Mason City's going to bring it in. They're going to throw it at Litstick. Litstick says, no, thank you. And makes the glove save.
Yep.
He'll take that all day.
That's right, yeah. That was good back check. Peyton Watkins got back to help on D there. Then they got back and stopped that play before it developed into a 2-on-1.
I'd say during a varsity game, probably had about 6 or 7 odd man rushes by Mason City.
There's a bunch, yeah. So usually it was of our own doing, just turned the puck over.
So along the boards, behind Litstick, gets swung around to Watkins. Watkins, backhand pass to Patton. Patton can't handle, a little too hot for him. Gets chipped up the board zone. Patton's going to give chase. Mason City throws it center. And a big hit there by Noah Hitchborn. Has timed perfectly well.
Right, yeah.
And Noah Hitchborn pulling a page out of Noah Abbott's book.
Nice big shoulder.
Good step up there. Sloppy little puck movement, but Patton comes away with it. Gets it over to Watkins. Watkins going to go wide. Throws it. Tries to center to Patton. I think it got redirected just at the last second.
Too many feet the way there.
Kramer backhand towards the net. Patton got turned around just a bit. Good shift here by this Watkins-Patton-Kramer line. Watkins tries to center it. Kramer, sneaky little quick, had good position, still battles for it. Slapping away, and finally the puck is held and grabbed. Yesterday, Keaton Peters had a great goal. Never gave up on the play and just pounded that in on the short side.
Came around from the backside, kind of a wraparound. Squeeze it right between the post and the goalie's leg there.
So never stop until the whistle blows, and good things will happen. So we're right on cue. Peters is going to take the draw, win it for it. Good draw win there as center snuck in, puck's loose, and Mason City jumps all over it. Mason City, they don't mess around, Mark. They get somebody near their goalie. They're going to let you know that, hey, this is my goalie. I'm going to protect him.
Yeah, it's dirty areas there. You want to get in there. You want to score goals. You got to get in front there and.
You will take a pounding.
Yep.
But those guys that are committed to going in there, those will pay off eventually.
Get in front there and get your stick on the ice and get a redirect, or you never know.
Play across the boards. Sitter, he's going to have it on his stick. He's going to have it hop off, and a 3-on-1 is developing. Another odd-man rush. Sturzer dives down, tries to get it. Litstick with a nice save. The puck gets knocked out, and Mason City, they go hard into Litstick. Litstick took a little exception to that.
He didn't like anybody sitting on his lap. That was a 3-on-1 there, and we had what?
Why do you think those were getting so many odd man rushes?
Well, that one there, Sitter was back on the point there, and he tried to make a move, and he rolled off his stick and was going the other way. So he was back covering for one of the D-men on the point, and misplayed the puck, and off to the races the other way. Yeah.
Habercorn takes the draw. Mason City tries to backhand it. Good for us. It was an errant pass. Peters in on the forecheck. Red line. Habercorn. Puck gets bounced free. And Abbott, he lined up the Mason City player and just about missed him. And they're going to get Abbott for a penalty, knee on knee.
Oh,
So right at the last second, Mason City avoided that hit. And when he did, he went off to the side. And unintentionally, of course, Abbott's knee caught him. And it's a 2-minute. Always a dangerous play.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, never intended. Well,
sometimes it's almost just a reaction to stick your leg out.
Exactly.
But, there's other times I'm sure maybe,
I've seen guys do it on purpose in
sure.
games. But obviously in that situation, no, it did not. It was just kind of one of those wham-bam fluke plays. And it's a lot of times it's dangerous for both players, too.
Right, yeah. Why would you want to stick your knee out there? A little confusion on the scorer's table there. There they go. Got the penalty up there.
So the first special teams play right now as your Blues are going a penalty kill. Patton out there along with Schwally and Sitter. Hitchborn on the other side. Good win there by Mason City as they hold and look. Throw it to the corner. Mason City had shorthanded goals yesterday, but never did get a power play goal.
Right.
Over in a corner. Holds, throws it back to the wing. Shot goes towards Litstick. Good block there by your Blues. Brought around the backside of Litstick, back to the point. Walks the line, throws it back to the wing. Holds and waits. Good pressure by Schwally. He didn't want to get too far and extended. Ryan Sitter there on the forecheck. Sitter's going to come away with it. He's going to nice sauce pass to Patton. Patton says, I'm going to bring it up. Patton's going to try to split two defenders. Good recovery by Mason City. Nice. Look at that. Patton right back. Steals the puck. So
nice work. Good hard work there by Patton.
Mason City regroups. Throws it up ice. Habercorn and Sitter. Darn near run into each other. Sitter. Good backhand down into the zone.
Yeah, pretty good kill so far.
And Mason City had a little zone time, one shot, and never got to Litstick. And Tyler Oswald.
There you go, good work.
Tyler, fresh off that injury, played well, played a little sparingly yesterday. The coach was trying to work him into the game, get his game legs back. Dumped in deep. No icing. Sturzer, he's going to rattle it around. Unfortunately, Mason City players there along the boards. Habercorn, he tries to harass him. Tyler, nice body position there.
Right.
Big number 29 just kind of falling on him. I'm sure his parents aren't liking that, and we're going to get a dead puck. In fact, I was just talking to Mom this morning that hopefully that fella wouldn't go face-to-face with their son. And he's a big kid.
That he is.
So Habercorn will take the draw. Hopefully he'll win it back to Tyler, and Tyler could dump it down ice. But
10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds off on
I'm only speculating here.
Yeah.
Does win it back. Tyler does hit it hard down the ice. Kramer's there. They're able to keep it in. Kramer's going to get the puck on his stick. He's going to drop it off to Sturzer. He's going to bring it in. Actually, kind of whiffed on it. Good play there by Mason City, though. Puck's thrown in deep. That'll do it for the
That'll
Mason City power play. Mason City bringing up ice. 3-2 there as it gets deflected, knocked down. Patton's going to get a hold of the puck. He's going to swing it out to Sturzer. Sturzer, good feed, just a little out of the.
He had Watkins behind everybody there.
Behind everybody. He was
quite
streaking.
on it. Yeah, just didn't quite connect on a pass.
That's got to be hard because right at the last second, I think Sturzer saw him, and the timing can be off.
It's like a long, like a Hail Mary pass or a long bomb pass.
Exactly.
Just heave it up there and hope they can get underneath it.
Exactly. Patton will take the draw. He's going to lose it. Mason City, they throw it in. Blocked down by Patton. Patton again. He gets tripped down. Oh, and look out as Kramer has the puck. He throws it, tries to go top shelf.
Good turn and shoot there, just a little high.
Patton over to Kramer. Kramer backhand. Lou still in front. Watkins had a chance. Schwally's going to hit it low. Still loose.
Rebound.
Mason City goalie had it bounce right out of his glove, and we're going to get a power play here as Mason City hits one of our Blues. I think it was Watkins from behind. Cross-check is the call. And Watkins taking one for the team.
Right, we'll see what the power play can do here now. Had a few good chances there on that shift.
Just like yesterday, throwing shots at him. And the goalie for Mason City standing tall. I'm not sure if it's the same goalie.
I'm not sure. It makes some big saves, but giving up some rebounds too, so we got to crash that net.
Mason City throws it out. Gets down on Litstick. Litstick throws it up. Tried to hit Kramer. Kramer, good decision. He's going to get it over Noah, so Noah can regroup. And then Noah turns around and throws it behind Sitter's back. No icing, as obviously Mason City is on the penalty kill. Litstick, little confusion there with Kramer. Mason City's going to backpedal up the ice. This Kramer, sloppy so far, just getting it out of our zone. This might be a skated in and dump it type of situation, and Hitchborn does just that. Drops it off to Haberkorn. Haberkorn tried to hit Kramer. So kind of an auspicious start to this power play, Marcus. We're not going very far.
No. Now we got it. We just got to get it deep here and get it set up.
So again, Mason City. Good keep, though, by Sitter. Sitter tries to drop it off to Haberkorn.
Tried to get Haberkorn in the middle there, but he was going the other way.
So yesterday we talked about it. Mason City, they went into a real kind of not an extended box early in the game, and we took advantage. This time they're really pressing the forwards.
Yeah, trying to clog it up here. We are having a hard time getting sometimes I think we do better when it's just 5-on-5. We seem to get going here.
Sometimes.
It's like we're pressing too hard and trying to make things happen. It's just not coming here.
So Peters over to Patton. Patton, he's going to hit the red line. Patton holds. He tries to. Oh, and Abbott. Big shot there by Patton. Another juicy rebound. Sturzer with the low shot.
Yep. Got tipped, but a little too high.
Peters. Now we got some zone pressure. Give and go.
Good
Shot goes towards the Mason City netminder. Finley out there. Couldn't get enough on it.
Now it's going to take care of the power play down to 3 seconds there. So wasn't very pretty, that was for sure. We can work on that.
Patton going to bring it up again. Head full of steam. And again, harassment. Look out. Stevenson with the shot. And he scores. How about that?
He just come down the middle and said, oh, my gosh, look what I found. Skated down the middle and buried it. Nice.
Carter Stevenson with the first goal of the game.
He's got the hot hand. He had 2 last night in the JV game.
He did. He did. And we were talking about it before that he'd been really quiet. Last year, for a large stretch of the year, he was the leading goal scorer, point leader.
Good.
And
That's
now,
good to see that line get a point or two. So
Stone Patton on his horse, headed down the ice. 2 Mason City players jumped him. And Carter Stevenson able just to sneak on in and get a goal.
Pick up the garbage and bury it.
So Carter Stevenson tries to hit DeYoung. Puck at the red line. Carter Stevenson says, I want it on my stick. Hot hand. Tried to go across ice to Mahoney.
Yeah, sometimes that's dangerous, passing it across right at the blue line. Get something like this.
Mason City. Nice sauce there. Shoots it towards Litstick.
Good hustle by DeYoung getting back to help.
Shot in towards Litstick again. Mahoney Schwally, he had his eyes up. Good decision to backpedal. Get it back away onto Hitchborn. Hitchborn backhands it over to Stevenson. Too hot to handle there. Stevenson can't catch up to it. Mason City's going to dump it in. No icing. Schwally, good little stutter step fake there. Mason City's captain, he was bearing down on him. Line change as Mason City keeps it in. Payne Watkins, fresh off the bench, gets it over to Patton. So maybe a same old, different day as Patton has a step. Patton goes hard. Patton, what I thought was almost kind of tripped, was it? No call.
Yeah.
Good defense by Mason City. Out to the point. Kramer, he lost it. Tries to get it back into Hitchborn. Rattles itself around. Watkins in the corner. Patton there as well. Either one of them can't control it, Mark, and gets thrown off the boards.
Yeah, we've been kind of sloppy here. We've had sloppy passes here, and we haven't been able to keep the puck on our stick here. So
Kramer, good little scrum over there on the boards, but he finally gets outnumbered. Mason City throws it down to Litstick, and Litstick across his crease. And lucky for us, Mason City player, he was going the opposite direction. Mason City's pressure, Mark, has been a lot better.
Yeah, a little more
game.
aggressive today to start with.
But looky, yeah. Patton with the shot. He tries to go top shelf.
He had that top right corner open, but he just went a little too high.
So Patton, so far, all over the ice today, is playing with a lot of steam. He's getting some good looks on ice, or on goal, and he's moving up ice. So Abbott, he's going to come off. Abercorn out there. Tio, battle in front, loose puck. So Sturzer and Tio out there as well. The linesman, he got in the way, so that was great for us because we were able to dump it right back in. But that ice was wide open as Mason City was throwing it down there. Sitter has it hop off his stick. Abercorn throws it at the net, so actually a shot. Mason City goalie just paddles that away. Oswald, good jump. Didn't get it far enough. And Mason City, a good tip. Got Oswald turned around a little bit. Sturzer is going to go after it. And that's going to do it for the first period as 9-6 in shots for your Blues. But one goal on the board for this first period, and that goal happens to be a Blues goal.
Right. Carter Stevenson got that one. Stone Patton brought down a puck down the ice and made it happen. But then Stevenson picked up the garbage and buried it. So
1-0 is the score. We'll be back with more action for Quad City Blues hockey. Again, good morning. We're hoping you're officially awake.
He's tired over there. Wake up, Jaybird.
Well, start of the second period, just about get underway here. 1-0 is the score. Your Quad City Blues kind of had spurts, played in spurts, then gave up a few odd man rushes, etc.
Yeah,
so
got to take care of the puck there. We can, especially on our own end. No turnovers. I think they adjusted the shot totals there, 11-7.
Yeah, it was a little. Obviously, yesterday it was more a lot to a little.
Yeah.
That first period, Mason City came out and fired up. I mean, they were skating well.
We still had a lot of zone time. We just didn't get a lot of shots on net. We had a couple shots go high or wide or whatever, but good pressure for most of the period. So, but yeah, if we eliminate these turnovers, that take care of a lot of their odd man rushes, I think. So,
Mark, keys to the second period.
eliminate turnovers, number one. Just keep the shots coming. They'll fall. They'll eventually work for us. So.
Hey, we want to go ahead and give you some upcoming games here. December 5th, we're going to be in Dubuque. December 8th and 9th.
At home.
We're going to be at home, against Lincoln. But unfortunately, no BSN, as Dean will be in India having a good time out there.
On holiday?
On holiday, some business. John Deere, send him there. December 15th and 16th, we'll be back at home at Fremont. And then the 29th and 30th, we get Ames coming to town.
Busy December.
It is a very busy December. Lots of home games. Hopefully the kids won't have too much fun over Christmas break. Their mind will still stay on hockey.
We don't get nearly as much the break this year as last couple years.
For sure, and I was just thinking that, Mark. We did. Last year, it seemed like we had one or two games in December. It was really quiet. So same starters as before, Abercorn, Sitter, and Peters. Abbott and Sturts are out there on defense. Little different setup here. That's completely legal. Sitter's going to try to jump in. He is. He's going to get the face-off win and dump it in. So textbook play there, Mark.
Got it deep, but not much more after that. Good pressure there.
Sitter with the puck. He's got it. Backhands it to Peters. Peters, good stick check away there as Sitter tries to throw it. Looked like to the point, Mark. And
just went between the two.
Abbott with that dangerous backhand pass. In on Lidstick, and they score. So that backhand pass is always the kiss of death. And Abbott tried to throw one that looked like maybe to Sitter, and a nifty little move by Mason City, and they score.
Yeah, we can't, like I said, eliminate the turnovers, especially in your own zone. Turn around.
And Coach White, none too happy, I'm sure, is their horn goes off. We might have to get one of those at home, but for us here with our mics, when that thing goes off, it It sends shivers down our spine. We get a big echo in our headphones. Looked like Tyler Oswald tried to hit Payton out on the wing, threw it. Mason City jumped all over it, blocked it down. So Mason City ties it up to start the second period. Oswald to Hitchborn. Hitchborn up to Watkins. Watkins tried to make a nifty little pass there to Patton. Kramer with the puck. He's going to get a nice pass to Patton. Patton behind everybody. Patton with the nifty move, and it rolls off his stick, and he falls down. Great move. He had him beat.
Just one too many moves, maybe, huh?
Patton, again, good battle behind the Mason City netminder. Watkins has the puck. Actually squirted in front. Kramer with the shot.
Right off the side of the saggy net.
Somebody lost their stick out there. Mason City player, and Mason City just ices the puck, probably intentional.
Just wanted to change and reset there.
So golden opportunity floundered as Patton, who's had an amazing week. I mean, he's played extremely well, just hopped off his stick. And, you said maybe one too many moves.
One too many. Just wide, so.
Shot goes in towards the netminder, backhand. And Mason City goalie facing some shots here is
you had Keith Peters standing in front there, and Sitter came across, tried to backhand it. Had a little, like I said, traffic in front, but didn't get it elevated just enough.
Habercourt take the draw, tries to win it forward. Mason City, they attempted to control. Sitter on the boards. Habercourt. Mason City tries to throw it up ice. Sturtzer's just going to backhand it in. Off the boards, Mason City. Sitter dumps it deep. Mason City, though, they're doing a nice job of getting in passing lanes, Mark.
Yeah, they were.
Sitter, touch pass to Habercorn. Habercorn, he gets it deep. Mason City netminder just paddles it away. Peters, nice job in on the forecheck there. Mason City gains control for a second. Peters with a nice pass, and Sitter, again, snuck behind everybody. Couldn't get enough on the backhand. Great pressure by that line of Peters, Habercorn, and Sitter.
That was good play for Keith Peters to see him wide open there in the middle, so nice pass.
Watkins, he wins it forward again. We've seen a lot of that today. I don't know if coaches are seeing something, but a lot of those guys are trying to win that puck
win
forward.
It towards the net, and maybe he can give up another rebound, and everybody crashed the net. So,
and he's going to try to win it over to Watkins. Watkins is going to lose it. Hitchborn at a weird angle, but good keep by Hitchborn as he battles with two Mason City players and keeps things alive. Hitchborn now in the corner. Patton, he's kind of next to there, Hitchborn. Scrum along the boards. Hitchborn comes away with it. Hitchborn tries to hit Kramer in the slots. Good defense again by Mason City. Great soccer kick by Swally. Pass towards the center.
The two guys coming in the slot there, just couldn't get it all the way through.
Hitchborn, good position. So when that puck did get knocked down, Watkins, karate chop there. Patton tried to make a play on it. Puck's going to squirt into our zone. Nice pass by Hitchborn. Patton again on his stick. Patton holds and waits. Tries to get it to Watkins. Watkins tried to backhand, and Stone Patton got smoked. Shot goes in from Schwally. Schwally has to recruit. Mason City with the step, though, on Schwally. He shoots towards Litstick, and Litstick makes the save. So good back check by Kramer as he was on his horse trying to help out Schwally. And that's got to be tough on a defenseman when it's one-on-one like that.
He did a good job keeping him outside and not letting him come down the middle. So, and Kramer's come down the middle to help him out. So,
back and forth, fourth action. As Habercorn's going to take the draw. We're going to keep an eye on Patton as he's down there on the bench.
Yeah, that big fella squeeze him up against the boards there a little bit.
Peters tries to hard chip. Abbott, he's going to get the puck. Tried to hit Sitter. Got, again, deflected. Yet again, Mason City just in those passing lanes as the breakouts. They're there. It's just taking it from us. Puck in the corner. Nice hit there by Sam Sturtzer as he separates, and now he's going to head up ice. Sam, head of steam, over the blue line. Sam with the step on his backhand, tries to gingerly get it to the Mason City netminder. All Sturzer to the front of the net. Nice job as your Blues sitter came hard down the seam, and we're going to get a penalty.
Sam Sturz is going to the box.
And away from the play, so one of those brain farts.
Cross check, what they call them.
And
so
it happens.
In the corner after he got rid of the puck, so I didn't see.
Is that what? Yeah, I didn't see it either. But is that what they did call a cross check?
Cross check, yeah.
So
I was surprised we got the.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, they've got to take it out. I was like, hurry up, drop the puck, let's go. But they're going to take it out of the zone, and that's the right call.
Right.
Abercorn wins it back. Excellent face-off win. Hitchborn finds a soft spot, dumps it deep, and it gets into the corner. Rolls behind the Mason City netminder. Keane Peters in on a forecheck. Good play there by Keane Peters. He's going to chip it up to himself. Another nice play is Keane Peters. Nifty little stick handle as he dumps it into the corner.
Just skate around and kill time.
So Keane Peters show. Good effort. Mason City is going to get it to Kramer. Kramer's going to throw it at the net. Why not?
Right. Another shot.
It still gets deep.
Right.
And it's a shot. Oh, look out. Oh, and Stone Patton had a present. Santa came early, but Patton couldn't hold on to it. And Mason City, they iced the puck.
Potential offsides there. It's going to go all the way down. Is that what he's pointing? Maybe not.
Yeah, he was way offsides when that pass got to him. And
center ice there. Okay.
Center. All right. So Habercorn, sitter. Patton comes off the ice. Coach is giving him a little roughing up as Patton had an opportunity there. Mason City brings it into the zone. Get it deep. Hitchborn, good body position there. Again, we're on a Blues penalty kill. Oswald, Mason City to the point. Holds and walks the line. Good positioning there by Tyler as he tried to step in the passing lane, just didn't get enough on it.
You got a little battle in front of the net there. Hitchborn and Mason City player giving each other pleasantries.
So 40 seconds left to go on this penalty kill. That's Patton and Kramer. So good pressure there by Patton. Nifty little pass play there. Thought it might be. Oh, and Patton is ripped into the boards again. So he's getting a big taste darn near the same spot. Right over that looks like that KISS logo. I don't know what is big old star, but Patton gets hit into the boards. Jumps right back up, though. He's a tough guy. Tyler, good position. Knocks it forward. 2 seconds left.
Play, yeah.
Schwally looks up. Sends it hard across ice. I don't know if he was trying to hit Patton, but it went wide. Tyler Oswald backhands it over to Patton. Patton looks up. Swings it over to Schwally. Schwally with a great pass to Watkins, and a 2-on-1 is developed. Watkins tried to dump it off to Kramer. Kramer back to Patton. Puck still loose. Shot goes in. Great save by Mason City. Another shot goes up. Patton ended up on the boards again. Shot goes towards Watkins, and Kramer was there. I think Watkins tried to hit Kramer.
Yep, that was big saves there by the goalie. Nice play.
Good defense there by Noah Abbott.
Yeah, good check there.
What a save, couple big saves by Mason City as he was scrambling all over the place. We just couldn't bury the biscuit.
2 or 3 wide open nets, and there he was. Slid back over and make the big saves.
Remember those saves.
Right.
Abbott to Peters. Peters to Hitchborn. Habercorn, excuse me. Habercorn along the boards. Peters, good body position there. Sitter jumps into the fray. Mason City controls. Habercorn, great body position. Shot goes towards the net. Backhand in. So Keane Peters, this line is continuing to put pressure.
Lots of pressure. Some shots, but we're a little too close and put him right in his chest there, but good pressure.
So Mahoney, DeYoung, and Finley, they're going to hit the ice. Finley with the puck. He's going to go hard in the net. Ooh, and
Mahoney was in front. He just can't get his stick free.
Shot by Abbott at a weird angle. Sturzer throws it in deep. Finley goes after it. Mahoney on the backhand. Mahoney tries to get it to Finley. Finley, good battle, tries to center it. Lots of pressure in front of the net. We just got to make sure our defense don't jump too far and we get people behind us, because that's the name is DeYoung with the puck. DeYoung with the throw at the net. Mahoney in good spot. Sturzer, he's going to walk. Why not? Throw it at the net off of the goalie.
Right shoulder. Lots of pressure. Good shots.
Mahoney. Sturzer. Mahoney throws it at the net. Finley was right there. The big defenseman, he's calling out Goldilocks there as Finley says, "Who are you? Go back to your bench, big fella." Great series of pressure as your Blues, the shots are mounting. Just can't get anything by the Mason City netminder.
Yeah, he's keeping them in the game big time.
So Habercorn center out there with Peters. Center tied up just enough that Mason City's able to gain control for a brief second. Sitter steals this puck, has it, tries to center it to Keen Peters. A little behind him.
Yeah.
Mason City brings it up ice, chips it deep. Lidstick looks around. Nice play by Tyler Oswald as he's able to recruit and get the puck back to Oswald. Oswald up the boards to Sitter. Sitter, he's going to bring it up ice. Sitter softly dumps it in. Keaton Peters, he's in on puck. Keaton Peters, roughed up, hassled just enough that it's separated from him, and Mason City tries to dump it. Ryan Sitter with a great play, did a Superman, tried to keep it in, and it does get dumped in deep. Habercorn's going to stay out on the ice. Kramer, and Kramer darn near had a gift. Mason City's going to come away with it. So Hitchborn couldn't get it. Mason City throws it at Lidstick. Weird bounce off the boards. Still loose. What a fluky play that was. Membership bounce.
Yes, right out front, too. Sitting in the crease.
Mason City with the puck. Good pressure there by Hitchborn. Habercorn, he gets it out to Kramer. Good pass off the boards. Kramer to Watkins. Watkins, he's going to bring it up ice. Watkins with the step. Watkins tries to go top shelf. Schwally and Tyler Oswald, they looked like they were trying to come off for a change. They ran into each other.
Yeah. That could have been disastrous. They knocked each other down. They would have been the other way with nobody out.
Nifty pass from Kramer to Patton. Patton's going to bring it up. He's going to sauce it over to Watkins. Watkins going to dump it off to Patton. Patton, nifty pass there to Kramer. And it's so pretty when those backhanded passes work, but
got to have good communication there. You got to make sure you know where that guy is. You want to drop that back and nobody be there.
So Watkins, Kramer, battle on the boards as Mason City loses the puck. Thrown to the point to Schwally. Schwally, good decision.
Good, yeah, just get it back deep.
Watkins behind the net, tries to center it. Puck's loose, still loose. Shot goes towards net. And Mason City continues. Their goalie keep him in the game. Kramer has it. He tries to backhand it. Abbott with a shot. Two guys there in great position. Abbott threw it at the net.
The shot totals are mounting. We had 21 shots now for the game, so just keep them coming. We need to, like I said, just keep getting traffic in front there. Take the eyes away from that goalie there so we can't see him. So
when Schwally and Tyler Oswald ran into each other, I always remember a story that Todd Watkins shot goes in from Hitchborn. Thrown towards the net. Mason City gains control. So DeYoung and Mahoney and Carter Stevenson, the lone goal. He's out there on the ice as well. Mason City with the puck. Brings it up. Hitchborn, good position. He's going to run into. It's out of the zone. Hitchborn, Mason City, little guy. Little feisty guy from Mason City. All over Hitchborn.
It's one of those right there. We can't mess around with it too long. So I gave it up.
Thrown back in on Lidstick. Lidstick's going to paddle it down. Pass it over to Sturzer. Sturzer out to Mahoney. Mahoney with plenty of time gets it to Carter. Stevenson up to DeYoung. Haven't seen a lot of DeYoung straight line speed today. Maybe we'll get one of those at some point. Sturzer with great defense and separation.
Yep. Good job finishing his check on that one.
Mahoney tries to feather it up. Didn't have a lot on it.
Yeah.
Got to get more oomph on those passes.
Got to be hard when they're breaking out. Hard passes.
Mahoney tried to hit a backhanded pass to DeYoung. Shot goes on Lidstick. Litstick strong into the task, makes the save. And Mason City getting all the opportunities right now is back around, corner, boards. Sturzer, good body position. He's going to end up on his stick. Sturzer roughed up just a bit. His 3 Mason City players are right there. Shot goes towards Litstick. Little high, little wide. And we're going to get a penalty on Sturzer, and I think it's going to be maybe a hook. And Sturzer with the slash goes to the sin bin again. So shooting ourselves in the foot.
Right, yeah. Like I said, we had some good pressure down there. Then we come back and made some big stops. But then he said to go back on the penalty kill.
We were talking. We were going to start calling Ryan Sitter sin bin Sitter, but I think we might have a sin bin Sturzer down there. There's Kramer. Some company down on that in that penalty box. It's chilly down there by the ice. So good face-off win by Mason City. To the point. D to D. Mason City with the puck. Walks it in. Plenty of room. Shot towards Litstick. No traffic in front. Litstick solid all the way. So Patton will come off the ice. Habercorn will come on to take the draw. Habercorn loses it. Mason City gets it to the point. Mason City walks, D to D, on the blue line. Shot towards Litstick. Great leg save.
Yeah, good kick save.
Abbott trying to clear in front of Litstick. He should have no problems doing that, as he's going to outsize pretty much everybody.
Good play by Peters there. Big pitchfork all the way down the ice.
Tyler Oswald, nice play there. He's able to dump it down, but Mason City was able to grab it, throw it in. The big easy. He's going to hold. He's going to walk it in and feather it down into the corner. Sometimes I always wait for him to try to just let it loose, because he's got one heck of a slap shot. Yeah, he does. He gets all of that 6'18" inches into his shot, as he's such a big guy. I don't know, a 6'4", I think is what he's listed.
6'5".
6'5"?
Without his skates, yeah. So.
Without his skates. Getting a little close to old Chara. That was Daniel. Right. Mason City behind the net, 39 seconds left to go on their power play. They bring it up the ice, throw it across ice on their own blue line, bring it up to the red line, hit our blue line, walk it in. Oswald checks himself into the boards.
Yeah, he just got a piece of him, not enough.
Mason City point. Plenty of room, shot too, and tried a deflection.
Yeah,
good play by Mason City.
Right there in the backside, so.
Back to the point, and they throw it away.
16 seconds on the kill here.
Mason City blows the tire. Keaton Peters kind of surprised. He just fell down.
Well, it should do it for the penalty, so.
So luckily, no harm, no foul. Mason City, they're going to walk it into our zone. Turn and look. Skate it up. Tyler, he blows the tire. Stays on his feet. Oswald falls down. Sitter, shot goes towards Litstick. Funny, weird angled shot. Tyler Oswald tries to hit it Peters. Peters, he's going to pitchfork it down again. Didn't get very far, though, as number 11. He's kind of been their guy. He's their speedster. We've heard Coach White, Coach Watkins on a number of times.
Tell him to stay with that guy.
Sitter, he's going to bring it under our blue line. Sitter walks. Sitter with a nifty little move, but tried to toe drag it to his forehand. Very nice play there by Justin Schwally. Shot low, redirected by Sitter, and Sitter redirected it right to Patton. And Patton scores.
Nice, yep. That first initial shot went in. Sitter got a piece of it, not enough, and squirted right over to Patton. He buried it. So
great low shot by Justin Schwally.
Yep.
Sturzer, or not Sturzer, but Sitter, excuse me, redirects it to Patton. And what a big goal, because Mason City had a lot of momentum.
Right.
Got that power play.
Yep.
Got a lot of good looks on net. And a good Good assist from Schwally to Sitter to Patton. Patton continuing his scoring ways this weekend.
Yep, we gave Schwally and Sitter got the assist for Patton's goal. Good play.
Yesterday was really kind of funny. We were looking at and puck's going to get loose and ends up on Patton's stick. Patton threw it at the net, goes wide. Kramer tried to dippy-do, gets it over to Patton. So Patton with the hot hand. Habercorn, nice low shot.
Another, yeah.
And almost
Watkins
deja vu
as
Watkins snuck in. Sturzer, he's going to flip it up high. Kind of took a kind of a weird bounce off the boards. Sturzer steps, chips it back up to Kramer. Kramer with space. Backhands it over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn with the low shot. And Mason City gobbles it up. No rebound opportunity there.
But we'll take the shots every time, take the shots, and maybe he'll give up a rebound, and you got to crash the nets. Say it over and over again.
So 2-1 the score. Under 2 minutes left to go. Habercorn loses the draw. Mason City has it. Sitter pressuring Mason City. Mason City swings it around. Nice bounce off the boards because it almost went right to Sitter's stick. And Mason City's able to recoup, get it to the corner. Backhanded, trying to hit his line mate there. Oh, and Sitter with an opportunity. Good defense.
Get on the stick to shoot it.
Hitchborn back to Sitter. Sitter knocked off his stick. Mason City comes away with it and brings it up ice. And we get a stoppage in play, and we're going to get a penalty on, it looks like, Mason City. Cross-check Mason City.
Yep.
Is this our first power play of the game? I'm not
yes,
sure.
I believe so.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So your Blues are going to go on a BSN power play.
Oh, no, we had the last one. Remember, it was not very good.
Oh, that's right. Correct. Yeah.
Here's
the deal. I was trying to forget it.
Yeah.
I was trying to forget it. You're right. You're right, Mark. Very forgettable.
So we'll see if we can work it out a little better this time. That cross-check must have been behind the play. I didn't see it, so but we'll take it.
Habercorn wins the draw, backhands it in. Mason City, though, all over it. Tried to backhand it out. Good effort by Sitter. 3 guys on the puck. Finally, Watkins gets a hold of it. He's going to settle it down behind the net. Watkins had Habercorn there. I didn't see him. I don't think he saw him. Habercorn actually is going to knock it up in the air to his stick. So Habercorn holds, gets it over to Kramer. Kramer darn near took his eye off it. He throws it. Tried to get it towards the net. It got deflected. Watkins looks up, checks to see how much time's left. 37 seconds left. Tries to go across to Hitchborn. Hitchborn came down crashing. And a nice play there by Mason City.
Yeah, it's good hustle there.
So time
21 seconds left in the period, still 1:10 on the power play.
So Patton, good catch there by Habercorn to Patton. Patton's going to lose it off his stick. Habercorn's going to get it back. Habercorn's going to throw it at the net. Good positioning. Watkins was there, and
he's getting a pat on the head.
Yeah, something happened there. But I tell you what, it's really good to see good, solid sportsmanship, and that's one of those things.
He might have had the chance to bury him and throw him through the boards, but he held up, realizing that Watkins wasn't taking any liberties with his goalie. So
Patton's going to take the draw. 7 seconds. Sturzer's going to have it. Throws it hard off the boards. Didn't get a shot. Sturzer is going to get a shot, but it's not going to go. His time's going to expire for the second period, and a goal by Stowe Penn gives us the lead 2-1 going into the third period.
And then we'll still have 50 seconds of power play time there to start the last period. So
you're listening to the Blues Sports Network. We'll see you back here for the start of the third period. Welcome back to the Ice Your Blues. Kind of recap what happened down. Carter Stevenson getting a big goal. First goal of this weekend for Varsity. Got a couple goals yesterday for JV, so he's got the hot hand. And then Justin Schwally threw a nice low shot towards the net, redirected by Ryan Sinner, and then it ended up right on Stone Patton's stick, and it made it 2-1. We're starting the third period mark on a power play.
Right, yeah, this one looks a lot better than that first one. We think we had a little zone time and a few shots. So
much respect for the Mason City netminder.
Yeah,
he's played extremely well, and this game could be 5-1 really easy.
Right, sure. They've had a couple shots. We maybe missed an open net or two, but like I said, the goalie for the most part has been really keeping them in the game, I think. So it'd be nice if we could just put home this power play goal and get a 2-goal lead again, because you know what happened yesterday. Even 2 goals, it's not really enough. So
that is true. So power play is going to come out there with Kramer, Peters, Habercorn, Watkins, and Hitchborn. Watkins actually getting called back to the bench. Little confusion there. So still got 6 guys out on the ice. So Sam needs to turn around. So a lot of confusion on this power play. But finally, we got things situated. Habercorn tried to win it forward. Sitter jumped in on the rush. Wasn't able to handle it as Mason City did a nice job of slowing things down. Kramer back over to Hitchborn. So Hitchborn going to skate it up. Coach White. we always kid because you can hear White when he yells. He gets after it.
He's got some lungs on him.
He does. It's great. I love it. So Hitchborn back there. Lipstick. He's going to swing it around. Sinner. Sinner's going to get after it. Loses it off his stick. And so far.
Yeah, we 15 seconds left on power play yet, but haven't got it even in the zone yet. There we go. Let's get it deep here, get it set up.
So Habercorn, he's along the boards. He has it, gets it to the point. Hitchborn tries to go low, redirected in front. The goalie lost it. He had no idea where it was at.
He's sitting on it, and then it's
a good shot towards the net. Hitchborn, great shot.
Everybody was surprised the puck squirted out. And
he was laying an egg.
Yeah. It must have rolled right underneath it because it just went just wide.
And a few pats on the helmet by the Mason City team as they're, letting their goalie know that it's okay. It didn't go in. Peters with the draw. Stalemate there. Sitter's going to jump in on it. Tried to backhand it. Looked like he was going to try to get it to Oswald. And, again, one of those lazy backhands. Mason City was able to jump all over it. We have to regroup. Finley, he's going to go in on forecheck. He misses pretty much everybody. Mason City brought it up with a head full of steam, and it just kind of stuck to the ice. But they have it. Shot goes in on Litstick. Weird bouncing puck there is finally Abbott is going to try to get down ice. Ends up throwing it right at the feet of a Mason City player. Finley, he's going to come in, try to help Abbott up. Bouncing puck is finally Keaton Peters is going to bring it up ice and hit the red line. Just drop it in to Mason City zone. Finley. It's play by Finley in on the forecheck. Gets it to Watkins. Watkins feather pass. Tried to hit Patton. Somehow Patton got a hold of it. Watkins again tries to throw it to the front of the net with the backhand.
Well, we've had some pucks bounce out in front there. We just haven't anybody in there to put the shot in the net.
Abbott, line change for Mason City. A little slow. That surprised, I think, a lot of people, even myself. Pass across the crease to Abbott. A little hot. Kramer, he's going to knock it back around and get it to Watkins. Mason City does a nice job of knocking it down. Now Watkins has it on his stick. He's going to walk it up, throw it at Abbott. Abbott has to backhand it. Payton tries to throw it towards the net. Kramer and Patton, they were out wide, so no one in front, no traffic. And we get a blown dead. Thinking the puck might have hit somebody out of play.
Probably lucky the whistle was blown when it was, as I think Abbott had that guy lined up and put it through the glass.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been an interesting play? Put that on his big hit resume. Throwing somebody. I can honestly say I've never seen the glass broken in person in a live game before. Good face-off win by DeYoung, but just too hot to handle as Stevenson hits it behind his back. Mahoney roughed up. Stevenson jumps in on the front. So Mahoney, he skated in to try to help Stevenson. Nice low shot towards the net by Hitchborn. Hitchborn's had a lot of those today, Mark.
Yep. Yeah, our defenseman had a good job of shooting a low, hard shot there, trying to get a tip or a redirect.
Mason City controlled on the boards, tried to hit it up. Again, Hitchborn.
Yeah, slow and hard there.
Stevenson behind the net, puts on the brakes. Nice little move. Mason City, though, able to get away from him for a second. Stevenson to the front. DeYoung just could not settle it down.
That's a good shift here by that line, though. A lot of zone time and some good pressure.
So full line change here. It's Kramer, Watkins, Patton hit the ice. Schwally, good jump up, keep the puck in the zone. Patton, he goes back, takes his spot. Kramer roughed up behind the net. Watkins, he has it. Gets it over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn's going to walk, hit the corner. Hitchborn behind the net. Hitchborn tries to center it. Good stick tie by Mason
Watkins
City. Puck's loose again.
That Stoney in front of his tied his stick up. Still there, good pressure.
Mason City around the back of the net. Schwally jumps the pass. Kramer's going to throw it at the high riser. Watkins was there to pick up any garbage, but the Mason City goalie makes a stop.
Yep, it was kind of a fluttering shot. It was kind of on edge when he shot it, but good pressure. 2 good shifts in a row there. That was good. Good job.
Peters take the draw. Again, tries to win it forward. Mason City does a nice job of tying him up. Sturzer dumps it right back into the corner. Haberkorn is there. Sitter is there. Mason City, though, comes away with it. Tries to center it. Mason City has it into their zone. Keaton Peters, good pressure up front. Mason City along the boards. Ryan Sitter. The feisty Ryan Sitter somehow gets the puck on his stick, knocks it back into Mason City, but everybody's got to check up and regroup. And with a head of steam, Mason City brings it up. Nice. Sturzer, good separation.
Good job.
Abbott backhands it up to Sturzer. Sturzer, hard off the boards. Mason City, though, jumps the pass, and it squirts free. And Ryan Sitter had a
stick, but he couldn't get his on it.
Mason City, they're scrambling, running into each other as they finally regroup, get behind the net. But Sitter, good forecheck. Mason City, and look up the ice. Try to throw a stretch pass. Try to throw a stretch pass, Haberkorn. Taking a page out of Mason City's book, getting in the passing lane, taking it away. Abbott with the puck, holds and waits. He's handled mightily there by Mason City, but he's able to get it out. Look out. Both players were eyeing the puck. Patton's going to come in. He's going to hold and wait. Gets a pass off to Sturzer. Sturzer with a nice backhand play in the front of the net, but no one was there for the Blues as Kramer's going to go back and retrieve this into our zone. Kramer holds and waits, harassed by another Mason City player, and lucky for us, he was able to backhand it out to Patton. So Patton, he's going to bring it up ice. Oh, nifty little play there. Patton throws it at the net. Puck's loose. Oh, and the referee blows it dead. Lost sight of it, and that's what that's a good referee will do, is he'll blow it dead if he loses.
He's on that far side. Probably couldn't see it. It was laying right there, but good pressure. Good job by Stone Patton fighting through that check and getting harassed by that defender.
I will say this. Having Patton and Peters on opposite lines sure does help a little bit. Kramer, good play, separation. Mason City had a step. Kramer said, no, thank you.
Just put his shoulder down and light him off.
Puck's going to exit the zone. Good attempt by Mason City to try to keep Oswald over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn back to Oswald. Oswald over to Kramer. Kramer regroups, backhands it over to Hitchborn. So patty cake. Finally, Hitchborn tries to get it deep, and it does, as Watkins has it. Tried to hit Patton in front of the net. Watkins, good opportunity. Patton actually started to go behind the net.
Yeah, if he stayed where he was, he might have been right in the slot.
As Hitchborn, he's roughed into. There's a slash by the big fella, and he's just going to run both of them.
Hitchboard has a couple words for him. Take them both.
So, Hitchborn, big hit on Hitchborn. Obviously, you know that adrenaline, that hit happens.
Oh, yeah.
It's like hitting your thumb with a hammer. You get instantly mad, and that big fella ran Hitchborn in the boards. Hitchborn retaliated, and both of them get ran.
Yep.
So, back and forth action we go. As Ryan Sitter jumps on this puck, loses it, gets it back though by Sturzer. Sitter with some speed. He throws it at the net. Rebound opportunity. Keen Peters was in the right place at the right time, just couldn't get it on his stick. Haberkorn with a nice turnaround shot. That's a perfect example as a goalie. You got to have your head up and ready to go at all times because that was a bullet. Oh, and a nice bounce right to Haberkorn. Haberkorn tries to go top shelf.
Right there, yeah.
We've had 2 of those today. And that puck's going to roll on edge.
Gonna ice if it, yep.
And it is. It's an icing. So good job by Sturzer. Kind of slowed up the Mason City
crazy
player.
Bounce.
It was. That end of the ice, we've had 3 of those. That one earlier bounced right over the top of.
Yeah, right over Evans' head, right in front of him. That's got to surprise the goalie. Oh,
yeah, no kidding. Face off one, and Sitter tried to get it back to a point. And,
I wonder if that wasn't a set play or something, but got to look.
Schwally, good outlet pass to Sitter. Sitter, fans on that, but it actually turned out because Keaton Peters was right there. Keaton going to knock it into Mason City zone, but Mason City controls, brings it up, hits the red line. Watkins, fresh off the bench. Haberkorn, he's going to skate it up. Haberkorn's going to dump it deep. No icing. Thought it might be. Haberkorn was.
Depends on your linesman.
I guess.
You know what?
Because I thought that was. Thought he was a couple steps before the red line. Doesn't matter. And a big hit by Abbott. That was big, easy. Steps into a Mason City player and gets the Blues bench fired up. Kramer fakes himself out, loses the puck. Oswald, he's going to lose it, and it stays in. So Oswald, they bobbled it at the blue line. Abbott, though, able to retrieve. He backhands it over to Tyler. Tyler looks up ice, tries to get it to Kramer. Scrum over there along the boards is a little.
Oh, that was close. Watkins was trying to split the 2 defensemen in.
A little shenanigans along the boards there. And finally, Patton's going to get it along the ice, hit the boards. Going to turn and look. Good defensive pressure there by Mason City. So DeYoung out there on the ice now, and Mahoney and Stevenson. Actually, I scratched that. Mahoney, DeYoung, not on the ice yet. Pat will come off now. Josh will jump over the boards. Mason City with control. Throws it up ice. Hits the linesman again. Abbott throws it. He tried to get it into the Mason City zone. Actually threw it right off the belly of a Mason City player. And that actually works out well. Schwally, he's going to bring it in. Mason City takes it, steals it, throws it up ice. Nice play there by Mason City. Sturzer, good body position. Can't get it cleared. Stevenson.
Just enough to get him off the puck, though.
He lost the puck. Sturzer, Stevenson, back behind the net. Schwally and DeYoung protecting the front of the crease. Mason City backhands it in, around the corner, to the boards. Sturzer, good position, but Mason City's able to give him control. Throw it right back around. So Mason City with control of it in our zone. Finally, Schwally, he's going to swing it around to Carter. So Carter's going to look up. DeYoung, straight line speed. Nice pass to DeYoung, and DeYoung's knocked into. Ooh, and a dangerous play.
Yeah.
Sturzer, he's going to throw it in. Get it deep. That line, good pressure. Sturzer walks in. Kramer, Patton, Watkins. Kramer holds, throws it off to Sturzer. Sturzer with a good shift. Been out there a while.
Yeah.
Kramer, he flips it over to Abbott. Abbott has it come off his stick.
Abbott's stick went flying all the way to the other end.
And his stick scores as the Gardner gets all the way to the goalie. Goalie gets that stick out of the way. Abbott's going to come over, grab a stick from Coach Sade. Hopefully there'll be an assist on that stick by Axel. Kramer's going to have it. He's going to dump it deep. Linesman, he gets out of the way. Kramer comes off. Habercorn in on the forecheck. Nice play there by Habercorn. Poke things down a little bit, slowed things down, so Mason City has to regroup. Gets it still in their zone. So Habercorn, center. Those two guys doing a nice job, really pressuring the puck, forcing Mason City to turn things over. Sitter, he loses his stick. So we got to get some stickum on the bench there, Marcus. Sticks are flying. Habercorn with it behind the net. Tries to flip it up to Sitter. Puck's going to end up on Habercorn's stick. He's going to throw it at the net. That was wide, but
shot. Yeah, it was a good chance though.
Tyler, he's going to dump it back in deep. So Sitter with the puck. Going to hold and wait. Throws it to Habercorn. Habercorn spins it back around to Sitter. Referee in the way. Slows things down so Sitter can't grab it. Schwally steps up. Makes a good hit. Separation. Tyler Oswald. Spinorama. Little Brady O'Neill-esque. Doesn't get out, though, as puck's bouncing up and around the boards, is close to the bench. Kramer's going to come out on the ice. He's going to backhand it to Watkins. Schwally back up to Watkins. Red line. Mason City dumps it in. So under 5 minutes here as Justin Schwally and Tyler Oswald played catch, but Tyler was going towards the front of the net, so no one was there. Oswald back to Schwally. Watkins, Schwally switch spots. Schwally tries to get it up ice. Watkins, he throws it hard off the boards. Good keep in there by Mason City. Mason City undecisive. And Schwally actually had a breakaway. Now puck bounces, gets a 3-on-1.
Nice save.
And what a fluky play that was as the puck bounced up in the air. Shot by Mason City and glove down. Lots of traffic in front of Litstick.
That was direct line where we're standing here. We see 2 or 3 guys in the line of the shot there. But Litstick, easy glove save.
So sloppy play by your Blues as they just couldn't get enough backhands on it.
Just can't get enough, get it hard enough on the boards there, get it out of the zone.
And that Mason City defenseman at the blue line, he did a nice job of keeping it in because he would have had Schwally would have had a breakaway if he doesn't keep that puck in our zone. Face-off won by Mason City, but too good as Stevenson jumps all over the puck. Bouncing puck, but he's tries to get it deep. Finley, nice hit along the boards. DeYoung. Stevenson backhands it. That's out of the zone. That's an offsides. Abbott has the puck. He's just going to skate it up. Backhands it into the zone. Finley, nice job of getting on sides. Abbott.
There's two big fellas shoulder to shoulder there.
I tell you what, Abbott, when those two guys collide, there's a little bit of ground shaking. Mason City, puck's going to squirt free, get to Sturtzer's stick. Sturzer going to swing it around. It looks like he tried to hit Abbott's center pass. Good play there by Finley as he was right place at the right time. Shot goes towards Litstick, wide. And Finley's going to get it on his stick.
Skate it, dump it.
Finley, nice decision by Finley. Has actually dumped it, and we're going to get wholesale changes as Sitter, Habercorn, and Peters is going to come on the ice. Again, Habercorn with a nifty little play.
He's picked his pocket and got a shot.
That's 3 times today. He's been able to jump into the fray on a forecheck and get his stick on the puck. Mason City in the corner. They got to try to stretch pass. Sturzer, good strong backhand to get it deep. He's going to come off for a change. Mason City regroups. Habercorn. Mason City. Habercorn there. Sitter's going to come away with a nice move, but even a better defensive play by Mason City as they're going to skate it on up. Hitchmore, nice body shield there, thrown towards the net. Take a nice bounce, goes right to a Mason City player and all the way in. And
that was a pretty good shot.
That had some heat on it.
A little deflection there.
And yet again, Mark, nail biter time.
Yeah, 2 minutes left, and still only won that 1 goal lead. So we have a lot of chances. We just couldn't seem to get them on net.
So Kramer, Watkins, Patton going to hit the ice.
Pretty soon here, maybe start to be time to keep our eyes on the Mason City goalie. Good pulling.
So Hitchmore, he flies it up in the air. And that takes a nice bounce as Patton's going to get it on the boards. Patton fresh off the bench. Patton holds, it's Watkins. And then almost a great tip attempt, but even a better save as Mason City was able to get across. So huge save as darn near went in off the stick of Watkins. Scrummel on the boards. Kramer's there. Abbott's there. Abbott's going to back up. Kramer's going to step through, but Mason City comes away with it. And dump it in deep. Litstick.
Icing.
And a big icing there. Is
3 steps short of the red line and dumped it in.
It does 2 things. One, it keeps Mason City's goalie in the net. And 2, it obviously
gives us a possession down
in the zone. In their zone, you're right.
Or face off anyway, so.
So Habercorn to take the draw. Again, we've done pretty well from the circle, but you know what? It doesn't matter until you get win the face-offs at the key points of the game. And Mason City, they're going to win it. Bring it out. Dump it. Hitchborn's going to throw it in. Sitter's got to check back up. Habercorn going to go in after the puck. Pops up in the air. Sturzer, he has it bobble up. Actually, puck gets thrown in the net by Habercorn. Nice shot by Habercorn. Swung back around by Mason City. Mason City with control. Hitchborn, he actually stepped up, missed it. Peters is going to throw it hard off the glass. Sitter, big chip. Sitter and Hitchborn run into each other. Under a minute here as Mason City has the puck. The big fella backhands it in.
Yeah, here comes the goalie. So
goalie's out, shot towards Litstick. Litstick paddles it away. Hitchborn looks around. Puck in the corner. Good scrum there. Habercorn with it. Habercorn to Sitter. Nifty little move. Sitter again with the big move. Empty net for Sitter. Sitter over the red line. Sitter's going to look. Sitter shoots. He scores! And that should do it as Ryan Sitter, empty net goal, does it all on his own. With 39 seconds left to go in this game, Ryan Sitter has given us a lead of 3-1.
That was a little breather. I don't like those. Still 39 seconds left. I've seen a lot more.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Hopefully you'd like to say the nail in the coffin, but let's hope so.
You know, but with the Blues, you never know with this team. You never know. So Kramer, Habercorn, and Peters out there. Mason City wins the draw cleanly. Gets it into our zone. Mason City goalie, he's just going to stay put. I thought maybe he'd come out. They're just going to leave him there as Mason City throws it to the front of the net. Habercorn with it. Habercorn, nice pass to Kramer. So Kramer all alone. Kramer, nifty goal, and he scores!
There's one they finally got on.
There, nice, now that, Mark, I'm going to be honest with you, that is the nail in the coffin.
That for sure. Unless they got a 3-point play.
4-1 is your score. As it's been a lot closer than 4-1 this game as the Blues have finally broken free with the 4-1 lead and an outstanding pass to Kramer. And that's really the first breakaway we've had all game.
It's nice split right up the defenseman there. All right, so that's quite a few we've tried to break free there, but just couldn't get the passes through and finally broke one through.
So DeYoung, Mahoney, and Stevenson to take this draw with 15 seconds left to go. Mason City has it on their stick. Their captain's going to throw it, try to get it deep. Mason City chips it hard off the boards, goes into the corner. Justin Schwally, he's on the puck, squirts free towards Litstick. Puck's done, and that is the game as your Quad City Blues are going to come away with a varsity win of 4-1. And like I just said a few minutes ago, this game was a lot closer.
Yeah. Well, I say, we control play most of the time, but we just couldn't bury into the shots, and we had 32 shots to 16 for the final in the game there.
So hats off to Mason City's goalie as he played extremely well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't quit. There's no quitting these guys.
Mason City, Blues take 2 games. And let's hope our JV team will come out here in just a minute, and maybe they'll take one more, and it'd be nice to see us go home with 4 games.
Right.
But it's not over yet as Mason City and your JV team will be coming up here shortly. You're listening to the Blue Sports Network. Stay tuned for more action. Pat going to bring it up again. Head full of steam. And again, harassment. Look out. Stevenson with
Nice.
the shot. And he scores. How about
He
that?
just come down the middle and said, oh, my gosh, look what I found.
Sitter with a nifty little move, but tried to toe drag it to his forehand. Very nice play there by Justin Swally. Shot low. Redirected by Sitter, and Sitter redirected it right to Patton. And Patton scores.
Nice, yep. That first initial shot went in.